Hello, 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 beautiful souls, and welcome to Magical Monday. We are going live, and we are live on YouTube and Instagram as well as on. Let me just mute myself on. So I've got the chat open on YouTube, and welcome to those joining me on Zoom. So we have the full moon today. Very, very powerful. What I'll be talking about today is the intensity of this full moon, plus with Mars retrograde, what that means, plus on the 11th on Saturday, the nodes changed. I mean, there is so much happening in our cosmos, in our galactic, in our galaxy. So that's what we'll be talking about today, and how that impacts you personally, and what you can do to really tap in and accelerate your soul's growth and your personal growth, and to release anything that is keeping you stuck, because the full moon is all about releasing, letting go. And we talk about this every full moon, though this full moon today, or if you're in Australia where I am, it's tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. in the morning. So wherever you are in the world, I'm gonna just check the time for you. And if you don't know me, my name is Linda Joy Benn. I'm a transformational catalyst and an intuitive spiritual coach. I've been doing this work for many decades. I first met my spiritual teacher back in 1990, and that was when I had cancer, and he helped me to understand what my soul's purpose was. And that's what put me on this path of understanding who I was as a soul, why I'm here, and then why I chose my family, because our family members are all helping us to learn and grow as a soul. And that's why I'm still on this path to help humanity to upgrade their conscious human operating system. And for over 20 years, I've been teaching one of the modalities called Palawa healing. It's about shifting consciousness, expanding awareness, and connecting all 12 strands of DNA. If you're interested in learning this modality, send me a direct message and I can let you know when the next workshop is. Or even if you'd like to have a private healing, either in person or by distance, that's possible at the moment, as well. And it doesn't matter where in the world that you are, we just organize a time where you're going to be laying down in a quiet place, undisturbed, and that's when you receive the healing. So I'm also a Reiki master, and Palawa, as well as Yamana. So I've got lots of different tools under my belt, and I just bring in whatever tool is appropriate and priority at the time, and work with your masters, my masters, and just bring the healing energy through. And what we are experiencing now, is a pivotal time for humanity on this planet. We're at a turning point. 2025 is such a major turning point. And this was actually written in the Mayan Codex, which is different from the Mayan calendar. And it was also written, so this is going back in thousands and thousands of years, with all the prophecies and the hieroglyphics, that were on the walls and still are on the walls in Egypt. So this is ancient wisdom. And this 2025 was mentioned as a pivotal time for humanity. And so this is such an amazing time. And I'll share something with you. Actually, I'll share it now because in March we have got the equinox coming up. We also have the eclipse, and this is going to be major. Like everything that we are experiencing and observing around the world is so critical for the choices that we make in our future. And the choices that we make will determine um, consciously where we're heading. So now the Mayan Codex, it talks about a specific time, and this time is 2025. And there have been many prophecies written about the next turning point. And it says that at that junction, humanity, by way of mass consciousness, will determine whether we ascend to new heights in spiritual awareness and consciousness, or repeat the cycle of physical distractions with our reality. And the second prophecy that talks about this is the Hopi prophecy stone. And it too talks about a moment in time when humanity will determine the direction of the reality through mass consciousness. So this is such, um, can you see that this is our year of transformation, of truly stepping into who we truly are as a soul, as a being, and the old ways of being no longer work for us. So this full moon is our time to really go much deeper. And I know every week I do the Magical Monday. I started doing these lives back in 2020 when we were in lockdown. And it's like, okay, how can I uplift the energy vibration for people on the planet who are getting caught up in all the fear mongering and a lot of the lower vibration energies? And that's when I created the Magical Monday. And so here we are at 2025, such a magical time on the earth to make major changes for your soul's evolution. So um, it is, so the actual time of this turning point is the equinox in March 2025, and that will be the moment. So, and I will be in Joshua Tree for the equinox, and I'm looking at teaching a workshop in Joshua Tree. If you are interested, send me a direct message and I can send you the link for that. It might seem a bit overwhelming when you think that by the time there needs to be an exact amount of light and dark. What it doesn't mean is that 50% of the population of the earth needs to be in light to create balance. And what you need to know is that for one person of light, it negates the negativity of 400,000 people. So this is where those of you who are stepping into being the light worker, the way shower, the pioneer, the maverick, whatever you choose to call yourself, this is those that have put up your hand and going, this is my soul's mission in this lifetime, to help humanity and to teach all the spiritual tools that we have been teaching for thousands of years. And so there's so many awakenings of more people who are teaching spirituality and meditation and personal development and higher consciousness healing and helping each and every one of us to awaken and upgrade our conscious human operating system. So one light worker full of love sharing your light negates 400,000 people that are choosing not to. So we don't need billions of people to be in the light. We only need millions, thousands. So, and So that's the update. Let me just go back to the YouTube. So we are at a pivotal point, and this is where I really strongly encourage you to look at any old patterns, programs, beliefs, stories, the negative emotions, triggers, especially around family. And because with the Mars energy, it triggers, it brings up all the anger and the rage and the resentment and those stress-based emotions that actually need to be cleared at the moment. And I know a lot of us have done a lot of clearing, but go deeper. And that's what this full moon is all about, is to go deeper and to go to another level of releasing and letting go, because 2025 is all about endings and closure and releasing. It's all about completing the old cycle for us all to move into the new cycle. So that new cycle starts in March this year with the equinox. And so there's some major energies and planetary alignments that are happening in the next couple of months for us. And so if you are still working through those emotions that are bringing you down, if you feel stuck, this is your time to really go within. No one else can do this work for you. And that's what I say to my clients as well. I only take on a small amount of one-to-one clients because I give a lot of time and energy to each person. But this is where you do the inner work. I guide you and just facilitate and coach you through what needs to be cleared, and that's bringing in a lot of different tools and that I've been trained in. So it's not just coaching, it's a lot of healing work, it's a lot of subconscious work, which I specialize in, timeline therapy, hypnotherapy, and reprogramming the mind. And so this is where what is still needs to be cleared for you, and go deeper into the subconscious mind, looking at those wounds, those inner wounds from your mother, from your father, looking at the wounds maybe from your siblings, any family issues, because the first 7 years of our life is the imprint period. And any trauma from that time, that imprints into our subconscious mind. And that's where we take on these beliefs of I'm not good enough, or feeling unloved or rejected or abandoned, or any of these old stories that you're still holding on to. That's what you can write out tonight and burn it under the new moon. Do your own burning ceremony, and I really encourage you to take some time to do that, to journal and meditate and do your burning tonight. Now, if you're feeling a lot of anger and rage, where we're seeing so much destruction happening around the world with the wars, the fires in LA, with earthquakes, hurricanes, tornadoes, I mean, everything there, and flooding, because this is bringing up a lot of emotions for a lot of people. Now, if you're feeling um, the anger and the rage, I highly recommend you move that energy through you. You just move your body. You can run up and down stairs, you can go for a jog, you can kick and box and do star jumps, go dancing, whatever way works for you and your body. Move the energy. It could be just a quick power walk around the block, or even just standing, and bring one knee up at a time. And it's about moving the energy through you so you can return to your heart and feel the peace and the love and the joy. And hello to those joining me on Instagram. Great to see you here. So make the choices that are for your highest good and destiny, and that make you feel good. When you can keep coming back to your heart and just drop into your heart space, have quiet time, book those stillness meetings with yourself, and just ground. Because with everything happening around the world, it's like you're in the eye of the storm. This is where grounding practices are so important right now. And I saw a video with the fires in Hollywood, and I think in the Hollywood Hills, and I'm not sure if this is true or whether it's AI created, but there's a cross at the top of the hill, and they showed, like, with all the raging fires all through LA, it's like the cross is untouched. And there's some houses that are untouched as well. And so this is where you have the power to stand in the eye of the storm and just have faith and trust that you are vibrating so much love and light out into this world, and nothing can hurt you, harm you, or destroy you. So that's the power that you have within you. And so we're seeing this in the world right now. And my prayers, my compassion, my condolences go to all those affected with the fires and who have lost everything. And this is, again, come back to your heart and help all your brothers and sisters around you, because we're all in this together. So everything that's happening around the world on some level, it's like it's about mass consciousness. On some level, we have created this energy. Okay. And so this is where, when we all vibrate from love and compassion, and come into alignment with who we truly are and truly feel that love and compassion for all our brothers and sisters, even the ones that maybe are not in alignment with us, just send them love and light. And what that will do is free you up from the burden. And because, especially in the work that I've been doing, not everyone is on the same wavelength. And I've been working on this with my family at Christmas time. I spent time with my mum to heal that relationship, because there was a lot of mother wounds there, especially not feeling nurtured and nourished as a child. And then my dad was 80 on the weekend. We had a big 80th birthday party for him. So check in where there's still maybe family wounds, or any emotions that are coming up for you that need to be healed at this time. And I really urge you to do your inner work and clear that, so you have forgiveness for everyone involved, especially those you may have been in relationship with, and gone through divorces or breakups and things like that. Have compassion and forgiveness for everyone from your past, because that will free you up. And this is where we are moving into a higher level of consciousness. We're stepping into new version of us, the new human, which is operating at a higher level of consciousness, coming into alignment with our heart, with our soul, and truly just feeling the power that we have within us back to your sovereignty. And this is something that I've been teaching for decades. I'm so passionate about helping those that are ready and willing to make the change. And so feel into your heart right now, is that you? Because not everyone on the planet is choosing to change. Though, like I said, it only takes one light worker to negate 400 non-light workers. Okay. And I'm trying to say it as peacefully and loving as possible, because not everyone will choose to wake up in this lifetime, and that's okay. Just send them love and light, because their next life or the next life after that, they may choose to. And like I've been talking about, there's only really two emotions, love or fear. And the people that have been operating from a a less loving space, it's like they've just forgotten who they are, and they do evil things and nasty things. And we see this, a lot of criminals or murders, and it's like they've just forgotten who they are as a soul. And they're creating a lot of karma. But that's so just send them love and light. Okay, enough said. We so what happened on Saturday, on the 11th, was a major turning point, because the nodes of faith actually changed, and the nodes, I believe it changes every 18 years. So we're now in the age of Aquarius. So this is why it's such an amazing time. 2025 is just such a time for you to make new choices for who you truly are as a soul, um as this human being having this spiritual awakening. And if this message resonates with you, well, I'm talking directly to you. And if you need more assistance with this is what I coach my clients with. Plus, I've about 20 years ago, I created my 5 R's, and there's a 5R renewal program on my website. You can find the link at lindabenn.com. The 5 R's are release, realign, restore, rebalance, and re-energize. And then there's the 5-day discovery, which takes you through different tools every single day. And at the end, you actually step into the new you. Um, Plus the Benn method of balance, energy, nurture, and nourish. And so these are more tools that I take you through. So all this is available. You can get the links on my website, or follow me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or TikTok. And I'm on all the socials. And again, the actually another announcement, I invite you, this Friday is the beginning of the Joy Connection group. So if you'd like to come and plug in to a beautiful, joyful, loving community, this Friday the 17th at 8 o'clock Brisbane, Australia time, and that is 2 p.m. on Thursday on the 16th. If you are in Pacific time, come join me in the Joy Connection group. That's where we will do much deeper work. We will do healings, we'll do readings, and it's a place, a safe space where you can come and walk away, like share whatever your problem is, but walk away uplifted, clarity on your next step, and knowing where you are heading. It's really about realigning to who you truly are, because sometimes we get caught up in those storms, or we are a little wobbly and unbalanced. So the Joy Connection group, I invite you to come along, and this is where you plug in to the joy and of who you really are, and walk away happy and uplifted and inspired and excited, and jump out of bed and go, wow, I love my life, I have the best life. And if that is the best thing that you walk away with, well, it's worth it. So it is free until February the 14th. And then after that, I invite you to stay and join the membership. So I'll put the link in the comments if you're interested in that. Okay. And if you also would like to have a private session, you can find those links on my website as well. So what else? I'm going to choose a card. Love begins. Okay, this is from the Psychic Tarot, and also if you've got any questions, pop those in the comments or in the live chat. And thank you for those that are joining me on live. And please like and share if this message resonates with you. Please share with others. That will help to uplift others, our other brothers and sisters around the world. And because with all these planetary changes, we are part of the cosmos. I've said this, many, many times. We are part of the stars and the moon and the planets. We are all one. And the more with this full moon, if you can take time to go outside and just stand under the moonlight and just breathe and feel, and do it bare feet if you can, depending on where you live in the world and the weather outside. If you can, do it bare feet on the earth, best thing, and look up at the moon and just feel the energy vibration washing through you. And when it washes through you, set the intention that it's washing away any grief, any sadness, any guilt, any shame, any anger or resentment or rage, because they're all low vibration energies. So allow it to wash through you and cleanse you. So it's washing through you, through your chakras, as well as over your auric body and through all the layers of your body, and cleansing your auric field as well. Okay, so and please keep up your self-care. It's a daily practice. Okay, make it a new daily habit of self-care that works for you, and schedule that in. And if you are going through a lot of upheaval emotionally, we'll schedule several times during the day for you. Self-care is so important. That's what the Benn method is based on. It's advanced self-care for the soul. And this is your opportunity to truly listen to your soul. And this year, 2025, is all about soul searching. Who are you? And what is your soul asking you and telling you right now? So, well, okay. So we got rest and rejuvenate. Prosperity begins, because this is a whole new cycle. And we also have triumph. So those ones are the ones that flipped over. So when you rest and go within and meditate and spend time asking your soul, what does my soul want me to know today, and journal on that, well, then you will tap into your God-given gifts and be able to experience the triumph, because it's all about manifestation. No one here is here to suffer or struggle unless you choose. So this is about your triumph. And if you are asking for more money, more abundance, the prosperity begins. So those three cards, and the triumph card is a major arcana card. And that message is the power of your soul is pushing and nudging you steadily forward, whether you're setting new goals, developing health. Well, there's a confirmation. Sneezes are a confirmation. Whatever we're talking about, it's a confirmation. Also, itchy noses, that's another confirmation. So that's the triumph card is developing new ideas or planning a journey. It's essential that it's carefully thought out. When you tap into your inner guidance and balance it with self-control, hard work, and perseverance, it's likely to manifest a triumphant outcome. It's time for you to be single-minded and focused on the end goal. Visualize the successful results as if it were happening right now. When you've achieved what you set out to do, your ability to meet other life challenges will be significantly increased. When you try to move forward without balance, direction, or guidance, it's easy to slip off your intended path and be drawn away from the desired goals. Now is not the time to let go or allow the river of life to pull you in its current, as you can easily lose control. Grab your oars, grip them tightly, and steer carefully towards your highest aim or destination. The triumphant card reminds you that you don't have to be alone with all of life's ups and downs and the challenges that you face. This is a time to tap into your powerful knowledge of others, as well as to use the inner resources that you are within you, that you have within you. So that's another reason why I created my Joy Connection group, is to bring people together so that we are all supporting each other. So if that resonates with you and you'd like to come along for free and check it out, see if it's for you, if it resonates, no obligation, it's completely free. So come check it out. And 8 o'clock Brisbane, Australia time. It works with those in Europe as well as the US as well as Australia. So I tried to pick a time that worked for the majority of where my audiences hang out. Okay, and the rest and rejuvenation, that speaks for itself, and the prosperity begins. I'll just quickly share. This card brings a message of beginnings, prosperity, wealth, and new business, which could be in the palm of your hand. It may result from your hard work, past efforts, and investments, or it could show up unexpectedly. It may even be presented as a gift. With careful and diligent planning, recent endeavors and money-making ideas show great possibilities and promises of monetary gains. This is a time to focus on the most beneficial outcome. Expect the best and envision that project or new job having the successful outcome. Feel it, see it, and most important, believe it. When you focus on abundance and the positive aspects of the material world and offer gratitude, prosperity in all forms will flow even more freely. So this ties into the triumphant card because it's like you're planting new seeds on your intentions, your goals. And so anything that you are noticing when you're planting those seeds and those goals, if there's doubts, if there's fears, if there's stories going, I'll write this goal down, but I may not. That's what you burn tonight under the full moon, okay? Because when you release and let go, then you can actually plant the new seeds of intentions. And we have another new moon at the end of January, and I'll talk more about that because right now it's about truly doing some deep soul searching, going within and looking at any of the old addictions, trauma, patterns, programs, those old paradigms, and any triggers, especially around other people, that you've got a beautiful teacher in front of you. Because if you feel triggered, well, then there's some emotion for you to be cleared. So if you've got someone, especially family members, because they know where all our buttons are, but if you just stay neutral, then you know that you've healed that part. And so everyone who comes into your life is going to show you and be able to, it's a mirror for you. Okay. And I feel like another sneeze is going to come on. So it's all about transformation. And this is your time to transform your life. And what are you transforming into? Okay, the new version of you. You're shedding the snake skin. And is there another layer of skin that you are shedding? Because if we're clearing out the past, we're clearing, well, that one jumped out, clearing out those old emotions. So any emotions that are surfacing right now is another layer to heal and release under this full moon. Okay, we have Mahapata Babaji, and this is all about soul expansion. And so we've been talking about this whole journey that we're soul searching. This is why you came here as a human being, to go through all the experiences, whether they're challenging, whether they've been traumatic. It's like you get to release all the emotions that are attached to all those past experiences and come back into alignment with your soul, knowing who you are and giving thanks for those experiences, because it's actually made you stronger, knowing who you are as a soul. And because again, no one can hurt you, harm you, or destroy you. So it's like, whoa, uh, just because they projected onto me, or that says more about the other person. But if you can rise above it, this is the phoenix rising, and just know that you are a sovereign being. You are powerful. You are shining your light. Come back to your heart, shine your heart light, and just be the beautiful being that you are. And then the prosperity, the all the manifestations, the beautiful relationships, you'll attract so many new opportunities, new situations, new people, new relationships into your life, because you're stepping into the new version of you. So this is all about your consciousness expanding. Okay, this is what we are here for, is to expand and shift our consciousness and know that we are connected all to the one. Okay, and we are all one. And that's where, if you we are all God within. Okay. So if you're judging another, well, there must be a part of you that you're also judging yourself. So be aware of those patterns and those old paradigms, and that's a part to upgrade and heal. Okay, the meaning of this card is you may feel that you've retreated from the world recently. Maybe you're not being as active socially or spiritually, but this time of inner rest has really paid off. You are becoming more and more consciously aware of how connected you are to God and all living things. This sense of union is called yoga, and yoga goes beyond physical ability and into a sense of awareness that's created through spiritual practice, meditation, and devotion to the divine. Mahatma Babaji, the yogic father, is here to inspire that fire of union within you so that you can understand how your thoughts and actions are creating the waves of energy that form your life. And that is so important. Your thought has an energy vibration, and that vibration, and even the words that you're speaking, has an energy vibration that ripples out into the world, into the cosmos. And because you are such a powerful being, what you say plants a seed. So, this is where, if you choose to create beautiful, loving blessings and abundance and health and prosperity and beautiful, loving relationships, actually state that and say it and believe it. So, if there is any of those old stories that you hear yourself repeating, that's what you burn under this full moon. And this is the turning point that humanity is actually going through right now. And so I encourage you, I urge you to please take time out of your day, maybe several times a day, and ground and tap into your heart and meditate and journal and connect with your soul and keep asking that question: who am I, and what does my soul want me to know today? Make it a new daily practice. And this is the inner work that will help you to expand your consciousness, to really expand your awareness and upgrade your conscious human operating system and step into the new version of you. So I applaud you, I acknowledge you. We are all in this together, and we've all gone through our challenges and gone through a lot of experiences. I'll be sharing some of mine in the book that I'm writing, which is based on the Benn method of balance, energy, nurture, and nourish. And especially those inner child wounds where you may not have felt nurtured and nourished from your mother or your father. And so that's the energy that we're all feeling right now. And so if you have any unresolved issues that need healing, reach out. If you need help with the healing, we can do a distant healing, or if you're in Brisbane, we can do a face-to-face session. Though and if you want to book a call, it's on my website, lindabenn.com. I've got a free 15-minute connection call there where you can book. We can have a quick chat on what is the next best step for you. And we'll talk about where you are, and I'll give you some tips and tools on top of what we've talked about today. And also, thank you for following me on YouTube. It's Linda Benn. Linda Joy Benn on YouTube, and the website is lindabenn.com. And if you have any questions, if you are needing more support, reach out. And I also invite you to join the Joy community this Friday. It's a private group, so it's not going to be live streamed. It's private, though you need to register to be in on the Zoom, and then we will all be in the Zoom room together. And so whatever is said in that group stays in the group. And this is a safe space for people to come and actually share and receive support and love from the whole community. So if that resonates with you, I invite you to come this Friday or Thursday, wherever you are living in the world on your time zone. What else? Yeah, step into your light and your soul's mission. This is, and also those that are feeling a lot of emotions, because there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, have love and compassion and just keep sending love and light to all our brothers and sisters who may well, especially the tragic fires in LA, and just keep sending love and light out and help where you can. Okay, so have a magical week. Go out and go create those miracles, those magical moments, and know that we're all in this together, but keep raising your energy vibration, ride those waves, and be aware of raising above the fear, and just be discerning, and keep asking, is this true? Does this true feel true for me? Does it resonate in my heart? And if it doesn't resonate, let it go, move on. And so no one's, we all have free will, and everyone has free will to make their choices. And I encourage you to make the choices that make you feel good, that make you feel strong, that lift up your energy. And that's everything that you choose in every day. If you're watching a video and it's really bringing you down, because we're bombarded with so much on social media, if it's bringing you down, stop watching it, because the algorithms will keep feeding that to you. So be aware of what you're watching, what you're involved in, and keep your energy vibration high in order to uplift others. Okay, have a magical week. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the new subscribers. I'm so grateful. Sending much love, many blessings to you all. And I look forward to seeing you next Monday, same time, same channel.